Hello everybody and welcome back to Benjamin Magnus Plays Rimworld. We left off last episode with a gazelle attack! Mad gazelles! And I'm thinking that maybe my defenses need to be a little bit stronger. I have the components, so I'm thinking of building a couple more turrets. And they're in good spot. I mean, yeah, let's just double this up, I think. Every single time we have an attack, I think I improve the defenses a little bit. We had a food crisis because I mismanaged a couple things, but it's okay now. We got 2 people down with the flu, unfortunately. And we're running a little low on meds. Thomas, where are you? Finally, he's picking his fruit. And hopefully, we need to get his growing skill up to fucking 8. It's almost 7. As we can't grow any more heal root until we get that up. He's laying down. Magnus, no, just go. Why don't? It's like I just need to lay down for a bit. I'm okay now. Potatoes, got the potatoes coming. I could go for some nice potatoes. $6,000, almost at 7,000. Have we got? I don't think we've gotten one of those muffalos yet. No, but we do have the huskies. We do have the sow. And who just broke? Dinah? Very joy deprived. You're in the hospital with the flu. Well, Magnus, you need to treat Zachary at least. Or not. Oh, he hasn't. He hasn't. Oh, he must have gotten it. Okay. Research screen, mortar. Let's research that. I basically don't have a mouse pad right now because the cat's laying on it. I'm gonna pop on another generator over here. Power generator. I'm gonna put in another one right here and make sure it's attached up like that. And there we go. We got all the turrets up. Just like those gazelles just ran right through, and the people attacking, they tended to do a little bit more damage than I would have liked. So, who's my grower? Grower. Cut plants, because that's gonna be on the same level as growing, or it's gonna be. It'll get you. It'll help up him. Why are you joy deprived? We got joy things. We're joyful. We're joyful people. Okay, 23 meals. Got gazelle meat, some cobra flesh, turkey meat. We're okay. It's okay. I feel like it's that cold for a very long time, and I think it's because that cold snap hit, and then it ended like as winter was really setting in. So in starvation, that's gonna be Dinah. So I think what happened was we got an extra long cold season. What's up here? Oh, those slate blocks. God damn it, those fell a long time ago. I think it was just not a lot of time for hauling. Yeah, that eclipse is definitely hurting my power situation. So we'll get another one of those set up. That should help stabilize things. Yeah, that's pretty stable. Why? Why are you starving? Oh, we don't have any kibble. They won't eat the hay. Bills. Add bill, make kibble, do until you have 250. There we go. Let's put kibble on there. It's minor, so we have some time to get the kibble done. Can I have Thomas do this? Prioritize butchering. Will that kibble? That'll kibble. That'll kibble. All right, now we got some kibble. Right? There we go, Huskies. There you go, guys. You're so cute. You're so cute. Okay, that's better. Okay. This stuff's a long ways off. But it is cold. We haven't had... Oh, now we got another mental break. Penny, the teacher. Now, Zachary. Have you gotten treated? Yes. Is Dinah still wandering? God damn it. You've been sad wandering for a long time. How is your flu symptoms? Still minor. So they're just kind of out of it for all. This has been a long time. Okay, no longer wandering a psychotic state. Go get something to eat. Eat yourself a meal. Then go fucking lay down and Mother Magnus here will take care of you. Nice. My wife's texting me right now about house stuff. And start looking for houses soon. We did before, but couldn't really find anything in the area we needed. And blah, 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 blah. She was just telling me, some of our friends just signed a new lease for a 2-bedroom apartment in the complex that we're in right now. The apartment complex. $1,400 a month for 2-bedroom. It's crazy. It's just it's fucking crazy the rents down here. It's impossible to save any money when every single penny you have is going into your rent. It's weird. Like I'm 30. I just turned 30. When I got my first apartment, my rent was $400 a month. Now 10 years later, it is for a only slightly nicer apartment is like 3 times that. It's crazy. It's crazy how much more expensive things are now than they used to be. Oh, just in the last 10 years. Growing 7. All right, so we're about halfway to growing 8. Not bad. We should get there soon. Maybe one more like harvest. I agree with that. Alrighty, let's see. We got some milk fell from the sky? Okay. Well, why don't we go grab that milk? It'll be good. Got potatoes. We got a little cobra meat. Gonna need to do some more hunting. Maybe leave that bear alone. Here we go. There's some deer. Oh, poor Dinah. Did you get treated? You did. Major flu symptoms, but you should survive. Oh, shit. Magnus. Treat him. I mean, if you're at major and you're in the 90s, you should be fine, because it's still got to go to extreme. Still got to go to extreme. Alrighty. Power's a little bit better than it was before, but we still have this thing on that we're not using right now. Turn that off, actually. It's really not a big deal. We got those true. We're finally getting some of these trees cut down. Once we get those cut down, then we can go cut down these, and thankfully Thomas is taking care of it. He's quick at it, and I believe it does help the growing. But I wasn't paying attention to what he was doing. He's visiting a grave. Alright, cooking the milk. We're just boiling the milk, apparently. I'm watching Magnus right now just boiling milk and making a meal out of it. What is it, he's just making cheese or something, I guess? Okay. Get a little bit of, maybe a little bit of meat to go with your milk. So we shot that one. Maybe we shot that one by accident. Severe illness. Oh, I was about to say, no, you don't. It's over. It's over now. Please tell me you weren't feeding a sick person kibble. Why is there kibble in the infirmary? That's just wrong. That's actually not a bad thing, because I definitely needed a nice new source of meat. And I'm very glad that nobody's attacked from this direction yet. Makes things easier for me. New lovers, Dinah and Zachary. I'm happy with this colony. I don't have any bug infestations. I shouldn't have to worry about that because I did very little mining. I just kind of squared this off, then did the fridge and the battery area. But everything else was natural. Those beavers taken out. Already got a few of them. Good source of meat, good source of pelts. So it was Dinah and Zachary, who are lovers. Do we have any, like, superior weapons? Melee weapons? Normal, shoddy. No, not really. Got a normal spear, and that's the best, but it's not any better than anything we already have. Thankfully, we got that kibble situation sorted. We got them trained up nice. We can do rescue and haul. Ugh, how about we train them? Try to train these guys to haul. I think that's more important than anything else. He might have gotten eaten. He got eaten by the bear. I have been undone by beaver attacks before. Whenever I tell people to, like, mass attack the beavers, I always wonder if I'm going to get swarmed. I think the last time somebody got... He survived the attack, but was bitten so much that he developed, like, massive infections and died within a few days. And then, I had another situation where they just flat out killed a whole bunch of people. Oh, idle. That's new. Alright, so let's, here. I really want them to take these trees out. So they're not, so we have these nice, clean areas of open areas to shoot. So that's gonna be chop wood. And then we're gonna go orders and chop wood, and we're just going to tell them to take out everything like here. And we're also gonna lay down some floors, I think. Some concrete here. Concrete in here. Concrete back here. And concrete right in here. That shouldn't be too bad. It's kind of a fire break. Nice. The stuff goes down so fast. I'm kind of looking forward to the next attack because I'm like, I got twice as many guns. It should go perfectly fine. Hopefully, how's this hay doing? 70%. So we should get the a hay crop harvested by the time we run out of the stuff that fell from the sky. Like hay and milk falling from the sky. Apparently there was like a barn floating by. There's a space barn. Space barn was floating by, and it just started in buckets of milk and bales of hay just started falling out. think that's a pretty good defensive setup. Definitely need to clear the lanes of fire. That's an issue. They've been hiding behind the trees. They hide behind the trees, and then they cause issues. I'm glad the guy with the incendiary launcher didn't cause that much trouble. The last one was the dude with the Molotovs. He caused a little problems, but it really wasn't that bad. I should probably extend this out across the back, because they set some fires. That was it. That caused issue. And Penny doesn't have the mortars done yet, but she's working on it. I believe this is a longsword. Steel longsword, author Magnus. How is Magnus on the smithing? Is he leveled up at all on smithing? Level 8 on craftsmanship. That's pretty good. Cargo pods. What is this? Wort? What the fuck is wort? I think you make beer out of that. Might have to look into that. Might have to look into some beering. Can't wait to see this. Just a fusillade of guns going off. I think that's a little extreme, but I mean, that took a lot of components to do. Me and my wife are talking about going to Universal Studios soon because we have passes there. In the Simpsons area, they have Lard Lad donuts, which are actually really fucking delicious, and they have that giant pink donut that Homer gets in a couple episodes. It's fucking amazing. My goal is to eat one by myself in one sitting. Haven't been able to do it yet. And we lost all of our power. I hate that. Why? How hot? I was like, how fucking hot is it in there? Very. So we lost a bed. Power. It could have been worse. I mean, it was just the infirmary. Wait, actually, good thing it wasn't filled with people. Why don't we make this bed out of slate box, so it's less flammable? What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, the guy in my last series who built himself into a room that was just like, I don't like it in here, I'm gonna set it on fire. Fuck, god damn it, these muffalos are just bitches, aren't they? They just do not want to be tamed. I am Muffalo, I am untameable. Throw that down, finish off some... Okay, I think we've basically strip mined our local area for the most part. I'll have to start moving out. But what's good is that we have so much, like, excess right now. We've got everything we want set up, and we have a lot of extra. So that's medical. As soon as I set up defenses to counter their sapping, they stopped. They stopped sapping. So we gotta look inside here. Shiza. Muffalo's gone mad. So stop trying to tame it. Cancel that. Turn on the guns. Poor thing. We can try to, we can still try to tame it. No, let's just tell him to hunt the thing. Just put it out of its misery. Poor thing. But we got to see our guns going off. That was cool. Oh, I didn't even realize it. This thing got, that thing got set. Auto rearm. Auto rearm. There we go. Somebody triggered that. I didn't even realize. Almost done here with the hay grass. Yo, I didn't even notice. We got our heal root planted. Wonderful. We got our heal root planted. Almost done with mortars, and then once the mortars are done, we could build a mortar somewhere. Probably back here somewhere. And then if they try to get through over here, hopefully, maybe get some shells built. But the buffalo at least provided its meat and its wool to us, and we appreciate that. I'm thinking another solar generator is in order, as our power needs grow. See, our batteries are pretty low. I mean, they did just all explode, so. Oh, now he's working on this. Why don't we turn it back on then? Turn it on, then do the thing. Yeah, that looks much better. Yeah, let's tell him to chop. I think we have to tell him to manually chop these things. The ones that aren't like full grown, you have to tell him to manually take out. There we go. I'm very interested to see what's in here too. A lot of animals down here. Very bummed that that muffalo went crazy and we didn't get a chance to muffalo it. Okay, research screen. Incendiary IEDs, those are very useful. We're making brewing, Devil Strand, Pemicam, drug production, refining. Let's do that. So Arcos, we're gonna build security, EMP mortar, incendiary mortar, just a regular mortar. Thinking just an explosive one. And where do we want to put this? I'm thinking we put it in right over here. Nah. There it goes. Fuel generator. It broke down. We need to fix it. And then we do need to start some mortar production. Some shell production, too. Which I believe... I don't think you can get it... Can you get it from a fueled smithy? I don't think that's something you can do here. I don't think that's a thing. No. It would be production... and then a machining table. That's where it would come from. Learning a little low on components, though. I don't remember if shells use components. I know there are some more areas to get more components, though. So orders, mine. There's one there. Gotta send our people out far and wide now. Oh, fuck. Zoom, zoom. Only 4. And they're just gonna use melee weapons, and they're gonna prepare an attack. Oh, guys, you are gonna get ripped to fucking shreds by my guns. They all have shields, but, I mean, I still think you're gonna get ripped to shreds. Oh, wow, you have to go all the way around. I picked the farthest guy out. Here, get in there. Get your ass in there. Oh, we hit the trap. One shield down. Alright, you're down. Oh, he got away in time. I didn't think he would. Where do you think you're going? Oh, you hit the air conditioner. Shoot him in the back. Thank you. Okay, so turn this off. And let's see if any of these people... Steel mace, good. Normal spear. Not bad. Make sure that's get reset. And what kind of character are you? Shooting, melee, capable of none, slowpoke. So you walk slow, but you're industrious, so you work fast. That's funny. I'm gonna capture this person. I'm gonna capture that person. Gotta rebuild this. Lost one. So that's security, improved turret, or improvised turret. Somebody go flick that for me, please. Magnus. Gonna take care of that. You're just bleeding to— oh, you just bled to death before I got a chance to do anything. Oh, well. Not a big deal, really. Thomas, you are getting better at this. Not 9 yet, but at least you're at 8. Nobody flicked this yet? Somebody fucking flick it. Fucking flick it. Assigned to— not assigned to flicking. Thank you! No need to have the power on for no reason. You are mining, I believe. Yes. Oh. No, we already got that taken care of. We're looking for the rest of the components that are laying around. I knew there was more. I think that's uranium. Or gold. That's got to be gold. And there's some there. Good. Alright, tell those people to go out and get my stuff. Got the mortar set up. Yeah, that's pretty good. I mean, it can fire anywhere. I think that's its minimum range. Alright, so this guy, Bills, Advil, disassemble mechanoid, do forever, just in case. So, mortar shell details. Oh, all it requires is— mortar shells only require steel. That is good to know. Do until you have 25. And then we're going to build a structure here. So structure is going to be steel walls, like right over here. How much steel we got? We got some. Steel walls, and then we're going to go surrounded by another layer. And then it's going to be steel door. And one door? One door should do. Nah. If we're going whole hog, we're going a whole hog. Stockpile zone is going to be in, where I put my shells. So clear all. And this is going to be weapons. Weapons? Items? Manufactured? Mortar shells. There we go. And it's going to be right next to the mortar. I thought each shell needed a component, which is why I never bothered to do it, but it's really not that bad. Cool. Medicine's low. We do have more coming. We're in a good spot. God damn it! How are you guys always getting sick from food poisoning? Bills, hats, make, pants, jackets. Pants and jackets. I think Magnus is the only one assigned to really do the crafting stuff. It's on 3. Yeah. He's really the only one capable of doing that stuff right now. Alright, so it's going to be a layer of steel walls, a layer of stone walls, and a double set of doors. That should do the trick for keeping the shells in good order. And they're right next to the mortar, so he doesn't. It's not a long trip to take care of that. Nice. I love that they changed it so that they can work on corners, because they couldn't before, and it was really annoying that they would leave a that they would do this one and this one, then you couldn't get to the corner, and you have like if your OCD kicked in, you'd have to disassemble it. It's crafting, right? It's almost a level 10 crafting. And now I can, if someone attacks or they're setting up a deck, I can see if I can get some lucky hits in with a mortar. I put auto door on. I should deconstruct that. Deconstruct, cancel, and just do regular doors. Structure, steel, just a regular steel door. I put a component in there. Why is there a component in there? Oh, because we disassembled the door, and that's just where it fell. All right, that's fine. It's at least partially constructed. We got the mortar set up. Sandbag it too. And floors. Concrete. There we go. That's nice. I almost never use mortars. I think I've only used them in combat like once or twice. But I'm glad I'm finally starting to do it more. And we are just about out of time. We're actually running over right now, but I want this to finish. Floors. Forgot about this. Here we go. I don't want to make too many shells. It's 25 shells is 250 steel, and they could always explode on you. I can always get more steel by melting down the steel slag chunks. Pirate merchant. That's cool. Okay, we are to leave this episode right here. Thank you for watching, everybody. I do appreciate it. If you have enjoyed, please drop me a like. Leave those comments right down below. And if you're interested in more Benjamin Magnus Plays Rimworld, just subscribe to this channel, and I'll see you all next time.